kids. Hello, I'm Gary Gillet, the Missoula City Band. Please rise to the Star Spangled Banner. And our guest artist, Ron Wilcox. Boy, he's got a beautiful voice. Ron and I were partners for a long time over at Sentinel, teaching band and choir at the same time. And a wonderful partner, that's what he was. I was going to go on about how many choral partners I'd had, but Ron's the best one. Hey kids, we're going to start out with American Patrol. What a great march, great way to start. You notice a couple of our horn players over there playing their peck horns. Okay, that's why we let them into Tuba Christmas. That's what we had before French horns. Oh, speaking of French, though the French didn't have anything to do with the horn, it was just a misappropriation. That before we had comically wound horns like what we use, they were just miniature-sized tubas, an alto tuba, basically, is what it is. And a couple of our members have got them. On each one of the marches, you'll see them playing their peck horns. And we have a guest musician over in the trombone section, French. He's here at the university studying rocket science. Rocket science. We'll find out if he can play trombone. Too early yet to judge. Hey, we'd like to wish Dutch Meyer, Grandpa, to my former student up here. He turned 83 just the other day. Let's bring Ron out. Let's sing happy birthday for this guy. I got Ron's going to sing the Patriotic. Sing along with us, not happy birthday. So now I'm going to bring my partner back up here, and he's going to lead us all in the Patriotic sing-along. You know the words, so just enjoy yourself and sing along. Here's my buddy Ron Wilcott. Hey! I don't know if I could hear you singing or not. I turned around, I saw some lips moving. Alright? But you didn't have a microphone. It's not a matter of singing loud. Just sing if you'd like to. You can also sing along with this one as well. Sing about this glorious day, huh? Oh my gosh! They told us thunderstorms. Bah! Yeah. I even had someone call me. Hello, is this the band hotline? Wait, I hope you're here. Uh-oh. She wasn't really much older than I am, I'm sure. Wondering about what will happen with the concert. So you folks know, the band already knows, that we show up regardless of the weather. We are always here. If it's too rainy for you to be here, then we'll stop playing. But the band is covered except for me and Max. and Jay. So we're always here, all right? And we'll just play it by ear. I think once last year, maybe? Did we lose one concert last year? No, once in the last couple of years. That's okay. We'll be here, kids. Enjoy the wonderful evening. And this time, please stand up if you served in or have kin that served or are serving. Hey, Carrier. What service are you in? Army, right?
Yeah.
You stand your butt up and we play K-Sounds, all right?
All right, I will.
Former student came up and saw me beforehand. He said he got 4 more years to go. Four more years to do 20 years. So he's home on leave right now with his family, visiting his family. He used to play at our trombone section. So along with Andy for the Army, each service will have the opportunity to stand up. Please do stand up and let all of us thank you for your service. Here is the Armed Forces Salute. ruffling around my pocket. Thank you all for the vets or the current military folks standing up and being appreciated. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for your service. Andy, good to see you stand up, boy. When he took off to the war, I took the kid aside to a practice room and said, just don't freaking die. Look at that, 16 years later and you're still listening to me. Good going, boy. Hey, we're going to slow it down. This is the quintessential arrangement of America. Is that right? America is beautiful. There's a lot of America in the program today. America the Beautiful. Some of us, oh, that's right. Oh, look at Corey. Hey, kid, that's right. Dig down deep. I see you going for your purses. Hey, there's change down there. I know there is. Our wonderful folks bless you, Janelle, are coming out amongst you right now. The cute thing about it is we've got one alumni from each one of the public schools here in town. Each one comes from a different school. We didn't think it that way. They're just good at draining your wallet. And we appreciate your contributions to the band. The city does pay for it, but certainly not enough, that's for sure. Hey, this arrangement is written by Carmen Dragon, and he is most famous for his son, who was a captain of Captain and Tennille. What an embarrassment as a father. He probably made more money than his old man. Here's America the Beautiful, the Carmen Dragon arrangement. Isn't it god awful to think that kid made more money than his father with this beautiful? What a great arrangement. I really appreciate the flags. You know, our flag duty folks are here every single week, and they're always taking care of Stars and Stripes for us, and we have an extra special display today, so when you're on the way out, make sure to thank them. They're always right here at 12 o'clock in the front row. Bless you, folks. Thanks for the flags. They'll be at the mall tomorrow, and so will we. We start playing at 6 o'clock at the mall, and love to see you there as well. Hey, let's quicken it back up. George Cohan is the quintessential patriotic man, writing just a slew of wonderful songs. Everyone knows him. You're welcome to sing along. Well, this arrangement is all kinds of fun, man. Here's the George M. Cohan Patriotic Fantasy. Must be a big crowd tonight. The money bags are just returning to the fold. Bless you. Hey, I didn't make it down today, but it looked like the rain pulled off enough for out the lunch to go on today. It acted like it stopped at 11:30 and started back up at 2. At least it did in the South Hills. I'm glad that worked out. Here is another well-tested arrangement from years ago, the Wilhowski arrangement of Battle Hymn of the Republic. Thank you. You notice that so many of the patriotic songs that hark back to the Revolutionary War starts out with real light drumming and then some trumpeting. Those are the most dangerous positions in the Revolutionary War. Following the Civil War, the same kind of deal. You know, drums were used to move troops, and bugles were designed and used in the field to alert troops to action, like to charge or fall back. And so the enemy knew if they picked off the drummer and the bugle player, that it would confound the troops. And you know, by the end of the wars, you know, there were 12-year-olds back there playing drums and bugling because they kept getting shot and killed. The highest rate of deaths in the military in both those wars were drummers and bugle players. Let that be a lesson to you. Hey, we reached way back in the book. That last one, it was fun to see. I hope Jim Smart's not here. That the arrangement that we had borrowed, that old Alex Stephensoff had borrowed of that arrangement right there, was still stamped with Montana State University, Missoula, Montana. All right, so before the 60s, old Alex Stephensoff must have gone down to university because he was a poobah there too, borrowed their arrangement for the gig before they even changed their name, and we still have it in the library. They probably have a new one by now. 11 years after the Washington Post was written by Sousa, this cakewalk just was another idea to dance a two-step. Right? Marches, besides being energetic, was dance music around the turn of the century. And this just has a little portend of ragtime to come, though it's not quite there yet. It's called a cakewalk. Here is Wanderin' Willie by F.H. Losey. you know, it's not quite ragtime yet, and the music itself, 100 years old, there's some anomalies with printing. So current day musicians, we read it and kind of go, ooh, how's that figure go? It just doesn't look the same. That things are written a little different for syncopated rhythm patterns, and some of us struggle with that. It's a little different looking. We musicians get used to the way things look. We know how they're supposed to sound, and when they look different, we sometimes get bamboozled by it. Just straight up syncopation. We're not done yet, but I've got all kinds of talk. I'm just trying to get in here. Next week, the Sweet Adelines will be here. Candy Johnson and the gals will all be here. And we'll do an abbreviated program, then bring them up to the stage. Also on the program next week is Megan Snow, a clarinet player, played in the band all throughout high school and her undergrad, and she's off somewhere. Where's she at? New Mexico, doing a master's degree in clarinet performance, and she'll be here next week doing a Von Weber. No, it's not. No, it's a Morrissey. It's called Interlude, a sweet little piece for clarinet and band. So she'll be gracing us with her music again. Next up is an Americana piece. Starts off with Kentucky Home and got all kinds of tunes that you'll recognize. Feel free to sing along if you'd like to. Kentucky Home. I knew it was in here somewhere. You know, God made the trombone first. Everything else is just an afterthought, just so you know. All right. Hey, a little bit of warm up for this one. You'll be hearing something each week this summer because the Missoula Community Band, which is our sister organization, many of us belong to it as well as this band. It just meets during the academic year, and we have more time to take place to rehearse. We have 8 weeks of rehearsal and put a concert on. Well, this week we are going to do a Sousa Centennial concert, and we are going to perform very close to the original. John Philip Sousa stopped here in Missoula, Montana 100 years ago, November 5th, 1919. He and his band played in a theater that's now a parking lot. Instead, we'll be in the Wilma Theater. We're bringing in the quintessential Sousa master, conductor, and impersonator. He's a retired band director from Yale University. His name is Keith Bryan. He has his own Sousa band, and he'll be coming in and conducting our band on the concert with guest soloists. And the guest soloists are freaking amazing. I'm working, and he's very interested. We're hoping to be able to get Alan Mazzuti to come in here and play the trumpet solo with the band. So all that's going on, and we're going to lead up to the one time every concert to play a Sousa tune or something he played in that concert. And he did this on every single concert he ever played. Folks, our final number for the evening, here's the Stars and Stripes. so much, folks. We'll see you in a week from tonight with a sweet Adeline. Bless you. Want to be a lovely evening.